know what the 2017 Hyundai Elantra and Superman have in common? Well, apparently they both have balls of steel, or to be precise, advanced high-strength steel. Hyundai uses this for their so-called superstructure chassis, which is supposed to enable a softer sprung suspension for a smoother ride and a sharper drive. So let's get to it. Prices start at just $15,999, but what you get is the entry-level L manual. Stepping up to the limited model like our tester will cost you a whopping $26,249. You do get a lot of toys though. You get a sunroof, proximity keyless entry, hands-free smart trunk, 17-inch aluminum wheels, an 8-inch touchscreen navigation system with Android Auto, leather seating surfaces, 8-way power adjustable seat with lumbar support, and a pretty good Infinity sound system. The body itself looks like a smaller Sonata, giving away the fact that it's grown inside and out. Roominess is spectacular. Any seat you pick here comes with really good legroom, headroom, and shoulder room. The front seats are pretty comfortable. They could use a little bit extra thigh support and side support. The only complaint really is that I'd like the seat to be able to go even lower because I feel like I'm a little bit too high up. But other than that, the driving position is pretty good. The trunk is also really spacious. At 407 liters, you'll be able to squeeze in about 1,152 diapers. The only thing that's a little bit tiny here is right under the hood. Home to 147 domesticated horses, the 2.0-liter Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder is very frugal and more than enough for your daily commute needs. With 132 pound-feet of torque, it won't be snapping any necks, but it will be flattering some wallets. 0 to 100 comes in 9.5 seconds. 100 to 0 comes in 42 meters. Average fuel economy is 7.6 liters per 100 kilometers, and the 6-speed automatic gearbox is good enough to go unnoticed. The steering might not be exceptional, but it's pretty good. The brake pedal feels a little bit spongy at the top, but it's not bad overall. But what I really like is the feeling of the switchgear. The interior isn't really impressive in terms of materials used, but there is some softer stuff used for the top of the dash. The design is very flat and simple, boosting ergonomics but letting down style. At least it's really comfortable to drive. I mean, the superstructure probably did its trick because the car is much softer sprung than I'd expect it to be. Over bumps you don't feel much, but you do hear some thumps. So too bad that steel doesn't suppress sound very well. Driving dynamics are pretty okay. I mean, it's not the sharpest car to drive, but then again, even its main rival, the Honda Civic, isn't the sharpest car either. It is very forgiving to drive. It doesn't have very high grip limits, so it starts sliding early enough, and the driving aids work really well and on time. If you want something sportier, Hyundai will be really happy to sell you an Elantra Sport that comes with an angry 201 horsepower turbo motor and a multi-link rear suspension. And as you see on this video, we gave it a go on a very icy track, and it was rather good. This one, however, the non-sport model, is more worried about keeping you very comfortable and probably debt-free because it's pretty good on gas. It is a pretty good car, but it does get a little bit pricey once you start loading it with toys. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a good 7 out of 10.